Final Fantasy VII Remake is back for its second installment in a new Reimagined trilogy. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth sets off from where Remake left behind, hurling Cloud and company into the wide-open world. The developer states that this sequel will deepen the relationships between party members, will exhibit immersive exploration, and include one or two new tricks to unleash in combat. Here's 15 things that any Final Fantasy VII fan surely can't wait to do once they get their hands on Rebirth. Ride a Chocobo across the new open world. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth casts Cloud and the gang far beyond Midgar's city limits. Rebirth's focus is on this wider world. Cloud and company are past the point of no return now, but from the visages the developer has shared with us, it looks to be a wonderfully curated environment we'll experience, with verdant grasslands, rocky deserts, and crystal canyons, all begging to be cantered throughout on the back of a chocobo. Visit the Gold Saucer. Hands down, one of the marquee experiences in OG Final Fantasy VII, the towering amusement park, the Gold Saucer proudly sits aloft the Coral Desert, offering a smorgasbord of fun activities. It's an opportunity to farm GP, sure, but these minigames ranging from Chocobo Racing to bountiful arcades, replete with arm wrestling, snowboarding, and basketball, to the gauntlet-style monster arena, there's plenty here to keep players whirling away for hours. It's exciting to think what 26 years of development will do to these activities and the new attractions the developers will have dreamed up for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Go Chocobo Racing. So let's get one thing out of the way. Chocobo breeding won't be possible in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. However, riding, climbing, and of course Chocobo Racing will. Racing these goofy birds at the Gold Saucer was a great diversion. This time around, Chocobos will have individual names, have numerous variable tracks to run around, and come equipped with stat-buffing equipment that'll boost race performance. Ride the Shooting Coaster. The bevy of awesome attractions at the Gold Saucer is bountiful, but this scribe's favorite was the Shooting Coaster. Looking back through rose-tinted glasses perhaps, but the thrill and challenge of hurtling through canyons, glaciers, and outer space, blasting a host of mid-air targets is a fond memory. There's no guarantee that Shooting Coaster will return in Rebirth, or indeed any of the fantastic diversions located in the arcades such as arm wrestling, virtual battling, and G-bike racing, but there must be an appetite for something similar in Rebirth. Meet Vincent. The enigmatic Vincent Valentine is recruited inside the Shinra Mansion in Final Fantasy VII and serves as a fan favorite, owing to his catastrophic death penalty ultimate weapon, as much as the mystery surrounding his setting. In Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, we'll get to see Vincent's awesome firepower up close, but unfortunately the developer has confirmed he won't be controllable until this modern trilogy's third entry. Here, he'll feature an accompanying AI-controlled party member akin to Red 13 in Final Fantasy VII Remake. Use Red 13's Revenge Gauge in battle. One of the most exciting party additions in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth must surely be Red 13. The fiery beast equipped with a barrage of deadly combat abilities such as Stardust Ray, Sidewinder, and Ultimate Weapon Limited Moon, in Rebirth Red 13 provides an entirely new mechanic too, the Revenge Gauge, functioning as a meter that recharges as he takes damage. It's anticipated Red 13 will be able to unleash the Revenge Gauge's power for unique, awe-inspiring attacks. Play as Cait Sith. Ah, playful, lovable Cait Sith, the whimsical stuffed toy riding cat, returns as a playable party member in Rebirth. This fan favorite also functions as one of the most useful party members due to his boosted magic stats and plentiful materia slots. Whether his deception and ultimate redemptive arc plays out the same way in Rebirth remains to be seen, but it's exciting to have him aboard nonetheless. Play as Sephiroth. Sephiroth featured heavily in Final Fantasy VII Remake, more so than in OG Final Fantasy VII, where he barely appeared in the Midgar section, if at all. Now, for Rebirth, the developer hasn't just confirmed Sephiroth's heavy involvement, but has gone one better to frame him as principal protagonist alongside Cloud. He's an icon, sure, but will protagonist in this instance mean heroic or simply important to the setting? Him being playable at least hints at heaps of his setting, with potential for players to explore in detail a time when he and Cloud fought alongside each other. Use new synergy moves. A major theme throughout Final Fantasy VII is the familial bond that can be forged through hardship. This theme will be explored in exaggerated detail in Rebirth, with the close relationships between party members more detectable than in any previous Final Fantasy game. The new synergy moves present in Rebirth's updated battle system will be one of the ways the developer portrays these bonds. They take the form of special abilities that can be unleashed by two characters in tandem. They're rechargeable via spending ATB charges on abilities, and when both characters have sufficient charge, they can perform a powerful attack together. Here's an example. Red 13 and Aerith's Planetary Roar, a ranged attack channeling Aerith's magic through Red 13's roar. Explore new skill tree. There will be expanded options to customize and build character loadouts present in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Principal in this expansion is the new skill tree, which is said to allow synergy abilities to be purchased, plus a wealth of new materia equipment. Experience the reimagined setting.
Anyway, marching into the unknown ain't easy, but don't worry, because I'm here to lead the way.
That's comforting.
Of course it is!
Rebirth kicks off after Cloud and company leave Midgar to search the globe for the nefarious Sephiroth. The fundamentals of the setting appear to be the same, but there's heaps of new detail which the developer are remaining tight-lipped on. They have shared that there's up to 100 hours of content, and that save files from the remake won't be carried over. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is intended to be a standalone title anyone from longtime fanatics to newcomers will enjoy. Dig into the wealth of side quests. Contrary to Remake's more refined world of Midgar, Rebirth casts Cloud, Barrett, Tifa, Aerith, and the rest of the gang into the outside world, a place the developer states is intended to evoke a sense of limitless exploration in players. The developer claims that up to 80% of this exploration is side content based. Side quest giver Chadley will return with hefty amounts of world intel missions. But the developer are assuring us that Rebirth's side content will provide enough diversity to keep players entertained for anything from 60 to 100 hours. Witness Barrett Dys Reunion. The developer is on record stating as among their favorite scenes in Rebirth is the reunion of Barrett and Dys in Coral Prison. Their pledge to reimagine 7's setting in greater detail means we'll likely get to learn more of Barrett and Dys' childhood relationship and Dys' journey in the interim. It's surely going to be an emotional, memorable moment when the two meet each other for the first time in years. Reach the Forgotten Capital. It's well established by now that Final Fantasy VII Rebirth will culminate at the Forgotten Capital. The locations can be explored in unique orders in Rebirth depending on the player though, throwing up tons of intrigue for the Forgotten Capital portion of the game. The developer has teased things related to this location, so we can't wait to see what's in store when the game launches. See how the game handles Arthas Big Scene. Yes, that scene. Among the most devastating moments in games, the Forgotten Capital plays host to Aerith's fate, and with Rebirth's renewed focus on deepening character relationships, the developer believes their reinterpretation of this famous scene will shock players. The team believes that they've achieved something novel, something with greater emotion, something unexpected. They're refusing to lift the lid on exactly what will happen, but it's ranking as one of the most anticipated moments in Rebirth.
Guess this is goodbye, City of Mako.
That's all for now. If you enjoy what you saw, please hit the like button. And if you're new to the channel, now is a great time to subscribe. We upload brand new videos every single day. After subscribing, don't forget to enable all notifications by clicking the bell icon. Thanks for watching this video, and we'll see you next time, right here on Gaming Bolt.